You can always trade the egg with the chrono, unless
Eye out for those little cheeky plays.
Also with the top lane, DK is actually doing a fantastic job. 7 and 4 versus the 3 on this Faceless Void for Akashi. Still level 1. So they've been able to utilize, actually leveled up Dragon Tail. So it's going to be Dragon Tail spam above Breathe Fire, not to push the wave too much. Oh, there we go. There's the skewer play I was talking about. ChYuan's down. Sanctity's done it. That's exactly what I was looking for, waiting for. I've seen it before, and I get to see it again. Sanctity. Yeah, they're trying their hardest here onto this DK, but this is really not going to quite work out. At least there's a massive wave.
Sanctity's here. Sanctity's what?
Oh, he's gone bottom, actually. Coming right from behind. Looking for the double hero snipe. Has the skewer. And he could just charge through onto WS, but he's going to miss it by a couple pixels. Still 3 seconds for Shockwave. This Timber should die. As long as he connects the spell. He does. There we have it. Double for Sanctity.
Blammo.
Viper's just been chilling in mid, trying to catch up and farm, while Mag's finding 2 kills on the map. Making it 3 for him now. Early killing spree.
Sorry, I'm just reading. There goes the RP. He has 6 right now. That's another skewer under tower. And ChYuan has to thank his lucky stars that there was a wave under tower for him to glyph.
Yeah, they're a bit late for this one. They got the lift out. The shockwave is there. It's going to be enough. And now Ponyo's going to die too. Ooh, he does get Sanctity though with the Hellbear. And might actually get even more here. Is this a triple for the Enchantress? Holy! Yes, it is! Ponyo! Woo! Oh, forcing you out of the lane.
Well, she's also worth a lot of money currently.
Yeah, definitely is. Sanctity will take back what's his.
Oh yeah. This man's unflappable. And then on the bottom lane, yeah, that's... And they haven't moved. This is Talon showing up in a way. Oh, very nice. Did you see that that little tree nip there? I think he's still dead.
There goes 4-2-3. Jhocam doesn't quite drop the Sanctity.
A little bit too many shenanigans in mid, and as I say that, that's a Viper rotation. He would love to get his hands on that DK. Yeah, they spotted him.
Coming right behind. Does have that Viper strike in 2 seconds. And there we go. Broken DK. No more armor, no more HP regen. And he submits to his fate. But there is a gank squad on the way. Sanctity with RP available. 4-2-3 already takes the early fight, forcing their attention. SC's here. Do they realize on Talon? They are expecting. They're keeping themselves really tightly packed here. Hex onto the Magnus, preventing him from getting anything off. But the Shockwave will kill off Ponyo. Say is dropping very low on HP here. Here's the skewer. Looking for an RP. Still can't quite connect it. Akashi keeping his distance. Gets the chrono off before the RP. And there goes your Magnus. ChYuan for a double kill. And Talon turning things around.
Sanctity doing a lot of maneuvering in this fight to try and get an angle for the RP, but Talon got the better of him every single time. That hex, but the problem is that they're going to have to set the DK up to siege for that, but that's a very easy teleporter, even just straight up a walking rotation from ChYuan.
Yeah,
and in the meantime, IHC will automatically lose towers.
I mean, almost losing a Slark as well. Does get hit by the blood grenade, but no vision. No, Timber does find him. There we go. Slark was thinking that he's already safe already at that point, but WS won't give him any mercy. There's the RP, but already Magnus has been broken by the Viper Strike, and here comes WS. This guy, he smells blood. He'll go for it. A literal shark.
And here is the man that I said, yeah, Faceless Void. They don't have a level 6 on his Rubik yet, though.
I mean, Akashi should know that they all are in top.
Yep.
Saying should know, he's literally under a ward now. And here comes Sanctity, Shockwave, RP, and there goes your carry. Wasn't expecting that apparently. He thought it was safe.
Yeah, a little weird, because he was farming one of the camps in the most obscure way possible, really hiding in the trees, and he's like, yeah, I guess I did my portion of hiding. I can come out now.
Yeah. I mean, they probably thought the fight's going to be happening in mid, but now they're definitely going to fight in mid with no Faceless Void up for the time being. The egg's going to explode. Timbersaw's going to be in range of it as well. Can he Timber chain out? No, he's leashed. Leashed on the spot by the Pounds. They do lose the Slark, though. kind of left alone in the front line, and here comes the Faceless Void. They have to get out of here on the side of IHC, because Akashi is already here. Time Dilation does connect onto the Rubik, and yeah, he had no hopes of getting out. So it's a 2-for-1 trade. Getting the Slark, losing the Timber. Still a... ChYuan is holding the river position, but 4-2-3 in the boys. About to cross the river, actually heading to the triangle first. And this other smoke, this is Talon smoke, is right next to the tier 2 tower. Hoping somebody will teleport home. They also have their deep vision here. And here comes the Phoenix, and he drops a ward. Jhocam with the blink, goes for the Hex instantly onto the Phoenix. And there we have it. A finger stack has been reclaimed. Sanctity coming in. The DK is there. Nice RP from Sanctity. It's going to catch 3. And do they have the damage to kill them off? They got the Akashi out of the way. And ChYuan going to be burnt away by Ace. Ace who did buy back. They've got ponyo out of the way too. ChYuan's going to die. Jhocam trying with his best that he can with WS, but it doesn't look like the two of them can do enough damage, and they will end up losing their lives. It's a full team wipe at just the cost of a Phoenix kill and a buyback that Ace uses to come back in, and they dominate this fight up to level 30. Viper gets, you know, he changes class completely and becomes a universal.
Oh, this is so dubious.
Oh, but there's an RP from Sanctity, and he's cliffed too. The Enchantress is stuck on the cliff, and Akashi dies during the Orchid Silence. And this guy is making all the plays happen. The Mongolian fighting spirit.
There's a... Now game's changed. I'm the boss again. That can be pretty hard, and he's been doing it with ease.
We're going to try and turn around onto the Phoenix, but Phoenix just gets out of there. Might die to the tick damage. No way out for him, and the DK form is running out. They don't really have the tools to fight, so they're trying to disengage. SC with the stolen Hex.
They're throwing him to
teleport away. Jhocam there for the cancel. Also, I talked about the importance of this series in terms of your placements for the playoffs. If you do end up winning the group, that means you are going to be 3rd, 4th at minimum from this entire tournament. That's Group A. Talon has their ward placed down. They know the Ace is here. Can they spot him? Yes, they can. Jhocam actually hexing a creep there. At least he has the Earth Spike. Haste in the river.
Smoke.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
This is
Sanctity
unexpected.
has a shield, double action rune. They can go for ChYuan. ChYuan gonna get jumped by the blink on the DK. They also got Akashi coming in. They push him further away. Nosedive, trying to make some work here. But there's a chrono. That damage output is really nice for Akashi, but it's so hard to kill this DK. They finally got the Slark out of the way. RP coming up from Sanctity, but can he hit anybody? Can he get the damage that they need? They're so close to killing them all. Akashi jumps away. WS is gonna be poking 11 as well, and they've got another skewer on Akashi. Akashi is so low. He jumps again on top of Sanctity. Sanctity stunned to death. Oh, that is painful for him. And SC down as well. Talon clean it in the end. We are going to want next another Aegis and a banner, which they could technically use as well to take down one of those tier 2 towers. And you don't have to make... But there's mass TPs coming in. WS is already in between them as well. 4-2-3. He will miss his first jump. Going to get broken by the Viper Strike. SC is already going to be taken down. They're going to go into the Lion. Lion's going to be out of the play. They've got Talon running and spreading for the time being. Spells on cooldown. Chrono in 25 seconds. That's just what they need. RP in 13. Jump from up WS. Big one as well. Slark going to be dropped low. They got the DK pummeling ChYuan. ChYuan going to be low as well. Well, not really that low, but they do have the Void jumping back in. Sanctity, RP in 3. Does he get the chance to use it? 11 will tank the bullet for the team. 4-2-3 on the run, but nothing to give. Nothing left to provide. And he's also going to get hunted down. The mag killed in the trees, and another wipe on IHC by Talon. Back-to-back team fight wins for this team.
There's really nothing that IHC did wrong there necessarily, apart from taking a fight that they simply did not have the damage to finish. And it's all about that damage now.
Couldn't be a better timing to slowly choke out your opponents. Maybe they can find a pick off for themselves. Slark trying to cut the mid-wave. The least he can do. And he's going to get surrounded. Yules into the air. Jhocam into the stun. Can't get his Dark Pact off. He's gone.
Yikes. Big yikes. IHC is, and specifically 423, I want to say, has done a really good job at making sure that these
Oh, the Chrono coming out, both on the Magnus and the Rubik. Two big targets to kill. They're both gone. And Talon really closing the noose there. And IHC couldn't find any success in the last 6-7 minutes, and that's going to be game.
That is going to be the game indeed. IHC trying to find themselves a play, finding out that they
Ace in the game.
and he is the ace for the Enigma.
I
as
would
well.
I would say yes, but I would also say you need to kill them already with the Enigma and the Tiny. You need to make it happen now.
Well,
because,
the kill is blocked.
Also the
No! Yes!
because also the levels that are going to be impacted here. Say will be the one to bring the first blood for IHC, but they lose their carry as a trade-off. So 4-2-3, not too happy to drop at the same time to this lane because there is a full physical damage dealer on the Slardar.
And it's not gonna get better is the thing. Your Mirana's not going to add anything more as the levels go on. You've got that urn, but Lord knows what for, as you're not going to be the one doing the killing.
Oh, there goes the Spectre, and WS dies after. He's happy with it. He's already spent all of his resources, but they get the kill.
Scepter is up on Sanctity, and he can safely go in for him.
Yeah, the only thing you really do is to slow down his farm, but that's about it. Ponyo gonna get jumped by the first Shadow Step of the game. Sanctity and 4-2-3 will secure a kill. Also Ace being a part of that, so Tiny can start his progress towards the Blink Dagger. It's going to take a long time, though, with so few kills going Ace's way. Or at least Ace being able to assist in some of those. You're not going to see a 13-minute Blink at this pace. Well, the Vessel is ready, and they are setting up for the Coddle in mid. There's a TP coming in from Mr. Ponyo. ChYuan found, arrow tossed in the air, and that is a good kill. And they might even get out of it as well, because Timber is stronger than the two. They throw a nice stun on two, and then they realize, boys, we don't really have any extra damage on top of that. So Sanctity will get another, and now we can start focusing on Ponyo. WS, he's also made his way here, has the Blitz Knuckles. He's going to attack a lot faster, but doesn't get the hit. And the toss sends him right on top of him. Bash to the deep to stun him up into a chain.
Yikes!
And world.
Not Home has finished up the Mage Slayer. Presumably will still keep things going a little quietly until he gets to his Blink Dagger as well, but he's not going to get the time. Oof.
They're just going to nuke down Ponyo right away. Not giving him a single chance. Slardar missing the stun here.
Yikes.
And in trouble with Sanctity. Meanwhile, 4-2-3 tossed under the tower. Coddle has to juke and jive for a bit. Still no Spirit Form for another 20 seconds. Raindrop charges burning from the supports. Jhocam on the chase. Morphling is also around the area, but he doesn't really want to fight. Unless it's a fight he can win. And here we see the Enigmas coming in as well. Oh, what a nuke coming out! Didn't even need the black hole. That was just for flair. Ponyo, he's gonna die too. And IHC is really running him over here on the side of Talon. Oh, Akashi, I mean, there's the temptation of seeing a low hero getting stunned by your ally. And you want to go in and throw in just
to show any heroes, which
well,
means
they're going to try and go in Sanctity. This is an optimistic attempt. Ace is there to interrupt it. Arrow was going to fly in. Slardar stunned on the spot. Starstorm doing a lot of damage. Sanctity, solo on HP. A couple more punches, they've got it. But there's the black hole from 11 from the high ground. Got the Morphling, but it's not enough damage. Ace has his spells on cooldown. Finally, he can focus on the Undying. He's not dying yet. Surviving against all of the damage that's thrown his way. Talon might be winning this fight. Akashi low, stunned on the spot. Ace is low, killed by the decay. Out of all things, Jhocam will drop as well. But even if this trade ends up going 2 for 2, if everybody else is able to get out, it's a win for Talon. A huge streak taken away from Sanctity.
Absolutely. Built off of the recognition, I think, that the Spectre couldn't be there. That was Shard. I was about to say, don't buy that Force Staff, man. You're not going to be able to take a Tormentor, and even if you do, it's only a 50-50 for you.
Yeah, it's probably not the smartest one to pick up here. They found the Morphling, but he does have his strength gain on. And there's the Black Hole. He's going to get blown to smithereens by IHC. Just found in the wrong... farming in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or the right place at the wrong time. But a kill is a kill, still. But yeah, going back to that line, I feel like you have a good point there about the Tormentor. It's not...
How hard this game was going to be, but I don't think anybody, including us, saw this absolute domination from Sanctity coming.
Ponyo got killed before, but now this time 423 finds himself a bit alone here. It is the Aegis bait, and here comes the Tiny. Onto the Lion they go. Lion, actually the stun never connected. The arrow went through. Ace is dead, and the Lion continues to strut forward. 423 now surrounded by 5. What the hell happened to that arrow? Who soaked it? What happened to it? It did not take the Lion out, so even that one kill they couldn't have gotten is denied from them. I really need to see a replay on that.
Smoked up again.
Oh, Sanctity's all by himself here. You do have vision. Oh, Akashi. Oh, he doesn't know he was alone for the time being, and this could take a bit longer here. He goes in, has the backup of the Shadow Step onto Jhocam. There's the finger. Sanctity's out of play. He also got the Ignis on top of him. Doesn't do a lot here, but the black hole is there, and it does connect onto the Morphling, onto the Undying, but WS is there to interrupt as well. The Enigma's down. Now they're going to focus onto 423. 423 is going to go down too, and there goes also the Tiny, making it 4, and they just wiped them on the spot. Jhocam is the only casualty that they have in this fight. Oh, the durability. If they lose the Timber that early, it feels like they just have massive damage issues. The black hole does connect, yes. 60 seconds for the black hole to be up, and they are just going to go. The Courier's going to spoil the party, and they found the Slardar breaking his blink, but he pops his BKB, turnarounds onto the 11 Enigma, and Enigma needs to get saved for the time being. At the same time, 423 jumping onto Jhocam. Jhocam is low, but the Ignis is interrupting the Spectre, and they're spreading in so many directions right now. It's not going at all in IHC's favor. Talon get the turn, and Sanctity dead again. And there goes your Tiny, desperately trying to get something done here, but he's not going to catch absolutely anyone. Spectre's out, Mirana's out. Oh, IHC, they dropped the couple steps behind Talon.
Yes, indeed, because that Kanda that you were talking about for the Morphling, up now, very close to the Eye of Skadi soon as well. And the Timbersaw has now lost his spot on the top of the Netherlands charts.
Yeah, grim fate is awaiting IHC. If they lose this game, they're still going to the playoffs, but their dreams of a semi-final spot is out. Instant hex on the Tiny as he blinked in. Really good read from Jhocam there. He did have the high ground vision, so all he needed to do was just precast. Just precast hex and you're good.
Works every time if it's Jhocam, and that
Enigma
vanished.
Yeah, I mean, they do have the black hole if he gets there in time, and he lands it on the Slardar, but Sanctity's, he needs to run away. And this game, it's looking like it's very over. There's no fight left in 4-2-3. Can't get their spells on at the same time with the heroes they lost early on. And that's the series. Talon will take it as a clean 2-0 sweep in the end, despite things looking a bit dicey for them. But it doesn't matter when the end result still looks the same as Talon dominance.
Yeah, very similar games in the end here, right? Talon just playing a little